Quick story about the old drum here. Pipstone's had a battery in it. I went yesterday to pick them up, and I was told by the person that got me this for my birthday that they would diagnostic it for free if anything messed up. And so one day I picked it up and put it down, and it just acted like it had no power. It would spin wheels here, but it wouldn't on the floor. Anyway, so I took it to the shop to get the diagnostics done. Talked to the same guy that was on the phone, and let's say we went down to get it. Anyway, long story short, they knew I had no money for parts and nothing. But they had taken my car apart, and I had no way of putting it back together, so they said, I told them dude, they knew I have doctor's appointment. So they said to pick it up the next week. Well, can I just ask an obvious question? If I drop this off to you, you're the retailer and you're the dealership, and I said, I got no money, but I need this diagnosed. And then you take it all apart, diagnose it, so I can figure out what parts I need, if I can sell guitars, whatever I gotta do to come up. It doesn't matter. You guys know I didn't have any money at Hobby Town, I think. It's not the big Hobby Lobby store, it's like Hobby Town in Springfield, Missouri. And I talked to Jonathan, I guess he's the owner's son or some shit. So, small town, small bullshit. And so, whenever Jonathan, who took this apart, and told me it was front and back differentials, said, come back next week, I'll put this back together to give him time because he had customers. I go back there and they're trying to tell me yesterday that I had parts to pay for, but they cleared the labor. I'm like, what? So I had the truck in my box in my hand. I'm like, what? I didn't order any parts. I didn't ask for any parts to be put in. I just needed to know what was wrong with my truck, and you guys took it apart, told me to come back and get it. And now it's running, and so I don't know if Jonathan didn't tell whoever was going on at the store, what the deal was with my truck, because I didn't have the $60 for the differentials. And then literally I took it to him because I got this, July 25th, I think they said, and it's been through about 5-6 battery packs. And if you're gonna tear up differentials in 5 or 6 battery packs, you're either a horrible driver or you don't know. So let's go over that. What I learned is, A, you don't just whap on the throttle. This is beginner's 101 for you RC nuts that don't want to get into it. A, know that whatever you pay for this, if you pay $200 for something like this, you're going to probably put $200 worth of parts in it to fix it or upgrade it or whatever you want to do to it. So you're basically double whatever your initial investment is for a ready to go car. That's what I've learned through all this. And then 2, I can't speak any more clearly than I don't have any money. You took my car apart. I don't know how to put it back together. Okay, I'll put it back together, pick it up next week. I can't help that you guys fixed this, and your miscommunication is not my wallet to pay for. You understand? Because I don't have any.
That's why I stopped the video a minute ago, because after calming myself down, told you to get overwhelmed, right about in tears. So I just want things to go right, and it's been well known, I've owned 4 businesses at one time. If a customer came in and bought this for $200 And within 5 battery packs, literally had to put in $60 plus labor, like, to fix it. I would, man, come on, man. You guys, no, I would not charge. And I explained that to him when I first dropped it off. I said, if Zippo lighters, for you old school folks like me, you know, Gen X and not, if Zippo would have came out with a lighter, we all know the flint's gonna wear out. We all know that the striker's gonna wear out. We all know all this stuff. You know it's gonna run out of fluid. You know you have to maintain it. But if you struck that thing 10 times and had to take it back, and for half the price of that Zippo, within 10, like, that's what I'm attempting to get across to people, is there should be some kind of warranty in place for all RCs, especially the ready to goes, because, you know, like, you get these people trapped watching guys on YouTube do backflips with these things, thinking your car could do the same thing, but it can't. And the reality is if you go from, this is what I've been told by the experts at Hobbytown, Jonathan, is if you go from dirt to pavement, it'll screw up your differentials. If you go pavement to dirt, it'll screw up your differentials. And I'm thinking these things are built to scale, and everywhere I've seen, they're doing 360s, flips, and smashes, and that's just what. And I've been researching this for months, and I'm smart enough to know not to look for the sponsored streams. Yeah, you can watch the sponsored streams to watch entertainment and content, but like, if you want to know what's actually going on with these, you need to find like Chris with a C. He's in the UK. There's a lot of people out there that love RCing. Like, I met a dude, Lance, and he taught me more in a day. And then I've learned watching any of those videos. So that's, I'm trying to help those getting into the hobby. If you've been into the hobby, you don't need to be watching this going, oh, you're just an idiot. You already know that. That's like me, if you've never played guitar, giving you a guitar and going, now play me Stairway to Heaven. You know, note for note, no mistakes. And if you make a mistake, then I don't know, that $1,500 guitar you're playing on, give me $750. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that way. I'm not, and I don't want to be treated like that because I'm a newbie in this. And I don't think the community deserves that. Or customers. And the whole reason I got this, as you guys know, if you've been on my TikTok, you can go back. It's because I want to buy several of the same thing and have races. And even the guy at Hobbytown, because they have a racetrack, told me I had a stupid idea and not to do it. Don't go buy 5 of these and build an outdoor racetrack to scale. Why would he tell me that? This is my dream, to give back to the community that's given to me, is to buy some land, build a track, have an all weekend, bring your, you know, your kids have lemonade stands, watermelon stands, you guys want to, you know, do all that. Like, I'm going to open my land, all of that. That was my dream. That is my dream. And I'm not letting them kill it, because what's going to end up happening is hopefully people will enjoy that vibe a lot better than being stuck up in some shop, you know, and being told what to buy. You know, once you come out here and bash the stuff that I've already bought and got parts for and learned all my lessons on, and if you bring your own car, great, bring your own car. Like, I want to do this the right way. So, but I also want to do it in a way where kids can enjoy this without having to go through getting one for the birthday or Christmas and it breaking right away, and then them telling you that it costs just half of the price of the car itself. I want to avoid all of that for the rest of the future, because like I said, I get overwhelmed easy. I need shit laid back like this, and I would love to be kicking back with old newbie kid down there, playing some music, and yeah, that's my dream. It's simple, and yeah, just got off to a rocky start. But before I go, you guys always know, I always say to love somebody and treat somebody with kindness for no reason at all. In all of my videos, you'll always hear me say it. Go be kind to somebody for no reason. Go be loving and caring for no reason at all. Because you never know, you could literally be saving someone's life just by being kind and not gaslighting and not doing those things that are harmful to others. So again, to Hobbytown, I do want to apologize because that's not me. I got overwhelmed. I got cars. I got people screaming all over the place. My brain can't take this. That's why I go to doctors. That's why I set it up to come pick it up. I'm not playing victim. I have a vision. I have future. I have everything I need going for me, all within myself. I'm confident in myself. I'm not confident in dealing with other people when it comes to business, because every business I ever ran, I either made the business for friends or sold it to them or whatever. You guys all know who you are, and you guys all know I love you to death. And to my kids, I hope that, and any kids watching this, that nobody should be ripped off. But at the same time, you should also know that there's going to be investments, and I just wish the internet didn't have so much misinformation on it, I guess. But go home and be kind and do the best you can today. That's all I can do.